Greetings, General. Master Jianqing?
Jianqin recently arrived at our base.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Northall Baron, master of countless...
Please follow me. Our main goal, the Academy, to after analyze while the overthrow with looming danger from the Please, join me in mapping out. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Northall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider Scout, the deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to... On the other hand, with the Overthrax reorganized, every time we cut down an enemy, time is of the essence. We must swiftly and safe Rover. Let's plan carefully and use each team's first, our range. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close. The heart of Northall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. How should the infantry, now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation? The infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. If the chance arises, what should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle... I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliff. Yue Hui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jianxin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. One of our top priorities now is it's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was found. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General G.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Bad news is that, simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that out. Any questions? In theory, we could. First, it could dodge our... Threnodians have been proven to be... Any questions? By the way, will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baizha.
Yes, Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The disruptor has been surrounded by the Tacit Discords, with more of them. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out a little longer. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianxin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those Tacit Discords away. Let's get moving.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else is there.
Good. There's no time to waste.
You must be...
Yang Yang, an outrider.
Those monsters of... We've blocked... Please, they need you.
The Tacit Discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
Strike from the shadows! One is the sound.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. never let them have it. This reparation kit, I may not see our victory in person, but please, thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please.
One is the sound. The end has come.
Let me be your blade. Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
One is the sound.
Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Let the winds roar. Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
The disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
Swift and resolute. One is the sound.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command. Reference. Speak.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One more time. Strike from the shadows.
Synchronization. Speeding up. Serenade.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Hey! Hey! Keep it together.
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Norfall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your safe return.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinjo at all costs.
Rocks, 1 o'clock.
Watch out! Chassis discords incoming!
One with the sound.
Synchronization. Like this? There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time! True from the side.
Like this?
You're wide open. Now!
Banish all vice. Chi lasts evermore. Like this?
We'll shake them off! Use your grapple now!
Master Jinsing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest to me.
Yang Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff! Mind the cliff!
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming. Truth from the side. Wind Rider.
One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
Ready for battle. The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as expected. It's the three...
Master...
I tried to contact her and our base, but we have no choice. We're bound to face... We've reached the suspended ruins. We'll get going once you're ready. It's unusually quiet inside. This wall. We should be able to clear it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us.
Let the winds roar.
Synchronization.
Ready for battle. Wind Rider. Tell truth from the sun.
One with the sound.
Let me be your blade.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we approach the statue.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out. I can feel tacit discords ahead.
Bad timing. The hour is upon us. One with the sound.
Shape the shapeless.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the sun. These rocks are blocking our way.
Finally. Rover, you hear me? Our signal's got ahead. Now back to business. We are luckily. You've seen
The structure of this building is all...
There is a floating platform over there.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Mortifi,
understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone.
let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead. One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage. Let's try to pull that wall down on them, and they'll be trapped underneath.
One with the sound.
I can take it.
Synchronization.
Tempest!
Don't worry. I can take it.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weak.
You're wide open.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear the command. Synchronization.
Tell truth from the sun. Break!
One with the sound. The end has come.
Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again. Impermanence Heron. This place. Let's approach it with care.
One with the sound.
Tell truth from the sun.
I'm okay. And I should give it my all.
Wind Rider.
resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Ready for battle. True, sampe.
One is the sound.
Set. Bide the time. Tell truth, sampe.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
One is the sound. No hesitation.
Finale. Wind Rider. Tell truth, sampe.
Is this it? For me?
Moment of resonance. One is to keep it together.
So many enemies along the way. We're almost there. We don't have much time left. Let's...
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there. It moved a little. Let's...
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely... You choose where the disruptors left. May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies. We cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang, you...
The Trinodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. But I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Trinodian once and for all. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive. Now, Rover. Please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all. That's another moon. What on earth is... The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies.
Bad timing.
Tell truth of the sun. Ready for battle. Set those frequencies we just crashed. The moon's drawing them in. That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. I remember I saw it during the battle beneath the Crescent.
Bad timing. The sounds. Disperse.
You're wide open. Tell truth of the sun.
on.
This is the swordsmanship we teach our new recruits. How dare you!
One with the sound.
Ready for battle. Fear no more. Tell truth from the side.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Tell truth from the side. Watch out for its ranged attacks! Rover, have you noticed? It avoids attacking the moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core. Copied my weapon already, huh? Bide the time.
The sound. One more time. Bad timing. One with the sound. Bad timing. Keep it together. One with the sounds.
You're wide open.
Bad timing.
facade. Tell truth from facade.
One with the sounds.
Retreat to advance. Bide the time.
One with the sounds.
You're wide open. Time to fight back. Time to fight back. Retreat to advance. Fear no more. Bide the time. Time to fight back. Tell truth from facade. Retreat to advance. Settled.
One with the sounds. Bad timing. One more time.
Time to fight back. Tell truth from facade.
Bad timing. One with the sounds.
Food. I want food. Huh?
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
Cherish every gain.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two. Guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
It is natural to feel. It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown.
One with the sounds. Back off. My field of expertise. Good. There's no time to waste.
Fight for me.
One with the sounds.
Sever!
One with the sounds. My field of expertise.
Fight for me. Unleash the fans.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. Endure and defy. Shadow, follow!
Sever! Target confirmed. It's time.
My field of expertise.
Target confirmed. Fight for me.
One with the sounds.
Target confirmed.
My field of expertise. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Misery follows.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. One with the sounds. Tear them to pieces.
Now. Fight for me.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Such nerve. One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
Target confirmed. Fight for me. It's time.
My field of expertise. One with the sounds. Good. I'll pay it back tenfold.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fans.
I'll pay it back tenfold. Zap strength. It's our curtain call. My field of expertise.
Target confirmed.
One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide.
Target confirmed. Sever!
My field of expertise. Don't blink!
Saw that coming.
One with the sounds. My field of expertise. I've had enough. Get lost.
Target confirmed. War spares no one.
Watch and learn. Now you'll behave. My field of expertise. Good. There. One with the sounds. Endure and defy.
Fight for me.
Tear them to pieces.
Target confirmed. Sever!
One with the sounds. Time to wrap it up. No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thanking you. After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breather. It's not good to push yourself too hard. So, how about picking up an event to participate in?
Wenshu, thank you, but you don't have to pitch me.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside Games. You can call me Wenshu. Huh. I almost dropped the ball on this one.
It's not worth mentioning, Wenshu. This is the first Riverside Rover.
That's right, of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants to be Resonators. Other than that, there are no special restrictions for any event.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. During the preparation, I came across some pictures from past games. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies. The Riverside Games is their only...
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of the surroundings before the race begins. You can consult Wenshu should you need any assistance. Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he... On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control without Jian's prudence. Sorry, I'm getting off track. The gulp, especially those still warming up in the backup lane. Gotta bring them over. Rover, are you coming with me?
All those hours...
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yen, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wen Shu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. 2 of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, we've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join us, not to mention 2. First our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. She's fully qualified for the Gulpuff Relay. Still, it depends on whether she'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right.
Then you're only 1 person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Are you serious? The General doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
Well, there's more to your general than you know. That's all I can say.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now, and you may still have a chance to get him on board. Don't let others take you.
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate? No. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have... I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Joining you, I see. Might be fun, but given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win a temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that phrase. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes. I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope the General in?
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race. With General Jian and Rover on our side, maybe we can even aim for a new record.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless
what?
Sorry. Forget about it. "10 years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff relay race. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But the video of that race got borrowed.
They set the record. They must have trained. Well, we're a temporary team.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow! So even General Jian has heard of that race.
Yes. That was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much...
The relay order, then... General?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Ganchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first?
You've always been the first runner during our training. Surely you'll make a good...
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the...
As for General Jian and Rover, I think... General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyan, then General Jian, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. I've always trusted your capability. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let her decide the name. We can have this as the team name, though I wouldn't call myself a genius. The name is settled then. Everyone, we can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, she's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no! That
Don't
team
disturb
ran into
her.
a
We're in the lead now. Don't worry. Keep going.
Rover's taking a commanding
Wait,
lead.
the goal puffs don't seem right.
I think this
Watch
year's
out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
My field of expertise.
Rover, are you alright?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before? An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team. Wenshu, let's evacuate the spectators now.
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending it early makes the voice you mentioned. Could it be our spectators?
When Rover asked me to team up with her, I heard something similar. I have requested the monitor.
I see. I thought that
there might be an underlying cause of this. Records will take some more time to download.
I trust your decision, but... A man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. They all seem super excited. I guess it will take some time to evacuate them.
Get that person to leave first, and the other. Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
Sir, please calm down and stop talking.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to confirm something. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been... Fortunately, it's not caused by the gull puffs. Please take this to relieve...
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right. Have you calmed down?
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked. and I found unusual.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this further at a later time. Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very... I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, GM?
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning. What?
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes. Let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks. GN.
The show begins. The show begins. One of the sounds.
Caution. Misery follows.
My field of expertise. Shadow descends. One of the sounds.
Target confirmed. Fight for me.
Tear them to pieces.
Target confirmed.
One with the sounds.
Let's... Don't come near me.
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroact rain. We need to hurry up. Fight for me.
Hopefully this helps.
Target confirmed. Misery follows.
Shadow follows. None shall whisper. Shadow descends. The show begins.
I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Hopefully this helps.
Target confirmed.
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here. It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
You should relax. You can. Who knows when it's the next? Let's go. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I'm gonna. I can't. Help!
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games mingled together with cries for help. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Or maybe... Anyway, we have to figure it out. Yes and no. Technically, it's...
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but...
Ah, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some memories. According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonorosphere was resonating with the Riverside Games frequency.
Hey, look! Isn't that the temporary team? Oh, their last runner's actually catching up! Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
It's the tacit discords. Watch out. fight for me.
My field of expertise. Back off. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. My field of expertise.
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may. All of this, I have a feeling it all ties back to the temporary team. I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was a part of that temporary team. Back then, it's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We'll go. Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the Tacit Discord's imitations?
The fog is thickening. Stay careful of the Tacit Discords, Rover.
Field of expertise.
Stay put.
Hopefully this helps.
Ready for battle. A troop with the song.
Nowhere to hide. My field of expertise. I've had enough. Get lost. Back up. My field of expertise.
A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserac Highland. Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only ones who lost their lives. This sonorosphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind. As tacit discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. But it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the tacit discords emerging together. It would seem it's the bell. They must be showing the way for us. The bell sounds closer now. The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurings first. Target confirmed. Fight for me.
Cleave it. Now you'll behave. Back off.
Sir! Misery follows.
My field of expertise.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year, of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. Target confirmed. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Ling Lian can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers. They must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the tacit discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desert Island, did you...
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
This helps. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up. I'll pay it back tenfold.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider.
Endure and defy.
You're wide open.
My field of expertise. You won't cast me down.
War spares no one.
My field of expertise. Think you got the mission?
bell is right ahead.
Is it Nell Square ahead?
Let's go. Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included, until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the place where our career as soldiers begins and ends. These monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifices.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together. Sorry, I made a mistake. Champion,
tell truth from the sub.
We trust you.
Don't worry, his head.
We have Gia.
My field of expertise. I can't keep going.
The command.
Someone fight for me.
We're leaving it to you.
Cleave it.
We'll do it together.
I can't keep going.
Wind Rider. Finel. Target confirmed. Strike.
Zap strain. It's our curtain call.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the sub.
Hopefully this helps. Keep it together.
Fight for me, stay calm. The die is cast.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
Tear them to pieces.
Tell truth from the sun. Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
We're no longer seeing any unusual flux. Good job. You should have successfully prevented a potential TD outbreak. As you requested, I compared the fluctuations with those of the
Thank you, Mordefi.
I'm not done yet. Thank me later if you must. Though there are some similarities.
This is the frequency sample I've recorded.
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know, Baija. She specializes in echoacoustic research, and
yes, whatever.
What now? You don't trust me?
I trust you as always, Mordefi. But this sample, it means a lot to me.
Rest assured, you should know how careful we are.
This should be our wake-up call.
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these. By the way, the Riverside Games people will...
Sure.
I'll go now. If there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
My field of expertise. Good. There's no time to waste.
There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here, I thought, this flower, we named it the Amortia. Yes, the word represents both departure and return. Yes, I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, we need something like this to hold on to. Thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them peace. Now, this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. Thank you for your concern. Every Midnight Ranger is prepared to die on the battlefield any day. I know this all too well as their general in command. Helping the souls of our fallen ones return to their homeland. This is one of the few ways I can honor their sacrifices. Rover, I have one more request. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jian. Ah, what a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.